Hey guys, welcome to Real Life with Tony and Jen.
Car edition.
Car edition. Road trip. Well, it's not a road trip.
Well, we did a little
road trip. Little day trip. We'll call it a day trip. But before we get started, guys, remember you got to subscribe if you like our content. Hit that bell so you get notifications. Like and share the videos if you'd like to. This one you probably won't share, but you never know. I don't know if it's shareable. But anyway, we want to tell you about the time that, what led up to. You got to watch this guy right here.
I am watching
he's got
him. He's literally over the line.
He needs to be over the line.
The time where I was kissed by George Clooney. Is that what we're going to talk about?
I was going to talk about the time that led up to you getting kissed.
Right. Well, you're going to tell the backstory, but
by
of course.
George Clooney, and how one kiss wasn't good enough. You begged for a second one, which was highly embarrassing.
I will say this, it is so embarrassing.
It's pretty embarrassing.
I am not like that. Like, I'm not like a star, like, oh my god, like you were pretty smitten with George Clooney back in the day, though. I was. I feel he was. Yeah, I was. But yeah. I mean, I'm not normally like that because I have met different famous people over my years and things like that.
Really?
So
bigger than George Clooney?
Well, not bigger than George Clooney.
You did.
Or Renee. Or
Renee Zellweger. Yeah. All right.
But go ahead.
You start because you're the one that kind of got us into the whole.
Well, so I mean, just from South Florida, like I had done some work there, and there was a casting.
What? You had done some work there. What does that even mean?
Print work, modeling, stuff like that when I was younger.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, I'm
said
sorry.
Work.
I know. As you can tell, my husband likes to make fun of me a lot because I do butcher the English language a lot. I do, when I speak, sometimes will leave out
important information.
Yes.
Or say things that
he helps me with that.
Without context have no meaning.
Anywho, I heard they were having a casting for a movie coming to South Carolina, Leatherheads. I don't even know if it was called that then.
It's called Leatherheads?
No, what I mean when they're casting for just for a movie.
All right, yeah.
So, of course, I have us both fill out to be extras on it. And, I'll let you finish.
Let me tell this part. So, anyway, Jennifer had this bright idea to have us try out to be extras in the movie Leatherheads starring George Clooney, John Krasinski, Renee Zellweger, and
there were other ones.
There were some other stars in there. Anyway, so we go to this place in Greenville. We're in a movie theater, I think. We fill out these forms, and that's it. We fill out the forms and we leave.
That's funny. I don't even remember that.
Yeah, I remember that. And then, so a couple of weeks later, I actually get an email.
Yeah, I remember. I was sitting upstairs on the computer. I think you had people over or something. You were having a guys' night or something. And I'm like,
no, you were having a party.
No,
you were having either Pampered Chefs.
Honey, I was not, because I saw the email come through, or maybe I remember looking. Whatever. Okay.
Let's go ahead and establish this right now. I have a much better memory when it comes to these kind of things.
Okay, you're right. So if that's how it went, that's probably how it went.
Your memory is really good when it's stuff that I've done wrong. That's when your memory is really
good.
Anyway, I get an email that they want to use me as a featured extra. I had to Google what that meant, and basically what a featured extra meant was you're going to be in a lot of the scenes. So I was like, holy crap, this is great. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, I felt really, really bad because I didn't really care whether or not I was an extra in this movie.
Him do it. Yeah.
She basically made me do it. But the irony was I got the email.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So anyway, I bring Jennifer into the room. I have her read the email. And she is obviously not happy. She's happy for me, but she's not happy that they didn't pick her. So anyway, we went down to a place in Greenville. I had to get fitted for like a suit. Basically, I was going to be the team's photographer because I had put on the application that had some photography experience. So I went down there. And so while we're down there, Jennifer basically it's like, are you guys sure you don't need any more extras? And she's kind of being not pushy, she's
assertive.
You're being who you are.
Yeah.
They're like, no, we got all the extras we need. So Jennifer, it's gonna be a minute. I'm gonna be there for a little while getting fitted.
So I go to the mall because we're in
She goes shopping.
Go ahead.
And some guy walks in and he's like, hey, where's your wife? And I'm like, she left. He's like, hey, tell her we can use her in the movie. You know, we'll use her as an extra. So I call her. She freaks out. She comes back. And anyway, we end up both being extras in the movie. Now, I will tell you this, that I ended up not being a featured extra. And I'm actually grateful for it because the featured extra was out in the freezing cold with not a lot of clothing on. It was very cold when they were filming in Boiling Springs.
Yeah, can I talk?
Yeah.
So like one of the locations that we filmed at was the old Boiling Springs 9th grade campus, which was literally 1 mile from our house. I mean, it was ideal because the other locations were like in Anderson.
Yeah.
So we had to drive for those. But it was awesome. But like he said, it was freezing. That was probably the coldest it had been since we moved there.
It was cold.
It was like in the 20s. So in the movie is like set in the, was it in the 20s?
Like the 20s or 30s.
Yeah.
Well, they wore leather helmets, leatherheads.
Yeah. So the men, of course, got to wear like 3 pieces, jackets. We had these very thin dresses on, very thin pantyhose. It was freezing. I mean, I literally wore jeans under my dress when I could. We weren't the best looking bunch because, you know, if you look at how they had us styled, they had our hair in rollers, super, super short, like barely any makeup on, just a bright red lipstick, and
I had to be clean shaven.
Yes.
I had to have no facial hair, which I was not happy about, but I was like, what the hell?
Tony's a rule breaker, obviously. You guys know this.
A little bit of a rule breaker.
He didn't like how they were having, remember you got called out?
So I was trying to figure out a way to stand out. So I'm like, I'm going to go and buy a hat from like Target or something that's a little different from all the other hats. And that didn't work out for me because every morning we'd have to line up and some lady, designer or something that worked there, she'd go down the line and she'd look at all of us. You won't believe how meticulous they are about movies. It was insane at how meticulous they are with the extras, people that are in the stands, which is what we were. We were fans in the stands. And it was funny because she's walking by, all of a sudden she stops and she says, "Where did you get that hat?" Because she was some German lady. I think I did it. Was that a German accent? Anyway, so I was like, I got it at Target. She's like, why did you get it at Target? We give you the hats. Don't bring a different hat. So I kind of looked like an idiot in front of everyone. And so I got a regular hat. And so that was one incident. Was there another incident where I was a rule breaker?
I don't know, but it was exciting. Like when we were when we were doing it at the Boiling Springs location, you know, like George Clooney, I mean, he's literally like a car length away from us. You know, he's on the field, they're filming. It was very exciting. I was a little obsessed with him back then. So I remember I was freezing and they were taking a break and he's standing on the field by the heater. I'm like, I'm going on the field. I'm going next to George Clooney. I just went out there like, I'm like, here's the thing about famous people though. They're just like us. They put their clothes on the same way. They're just on the screen. I mean, I'm not scared to walk up to anybody. So I'm just like, I'm going out there. And
so I'm on the sidelines looking at Jennifer going, oh my God. Okay. So I'm thinking to myself, I hope she's saying something like witty or charming.
Well, I wasn't trying to be charming.
You didn't. You just said, oh, it's cold or something like that.
I was just talking,
It's cold.
Yeah, we were just, I mean, it was cold.
Oh, I will tell you this though. So every morning that we came in, they would, like I said, we have to be clean shaven. So I would specifically not shave because I knew if I didn't shave, what they were going to do is they were going to sit me down in a chair, lather me up, and give me a nice clean shave. And I kind of felt like that was kind of cool. So anyway, let's get to
Hold on.
Whoa.
So, you know, Tony was originally booked for the featured extra. It's really funny because he was never my husband in any of the scenes. They paired me with another man in different scenes, and you can see me in the movie.
Jennifer ended up in the movie way more than I did.
Yeah, so it's really cool. Like, I'm at the desk checking in with my fake husband when George walks up, and is doing his scene right there. So it was just really exciting because they used me so much. They literally said, we cannot use her anymore. She is in too many scenes, which was very exciting. But anywho, so are you going to finish with that, babe?
Yeah, I'm just making sure your mom doesn't call back again, so continue.
So, fast forward. Am I fast forwarding? Are we done with this part?
Yeah, I think we've had enough. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, well, I ended up not finishing because
he didn't want to do it, but I finished it out.
By the way, it was $56 a day, so it wasn't like we got paid a whole lot of money.
Well, you get paid. I feel like it's minimum wage. I'm not even sure, or maybe
it was $56 a day.
Oh, a deer right there.
Oh my God, great.
It was it wasn't a lot, but they have craft services. They feed you. I mean,
it was a cool experience, no doubt.
I mean, I would do it again because I like that. It's fun.
It was just too damn cold for me.
It was very cold.
It was freezing cold.
That was the worst part.
Yeah.
That was the worst part.
So let's get to the kiss.
Okay, so Leatherheads has a premiere here. George and Renee come into town because the city of Greenville is going to give them keys to the city. So they're having this big thing at the Weston. Was it the Weston?
Weston downtown. Greenville.
Downtown? Yeah. So I'm like, we need to go down there. This is exciting. We were there, so we get there early. We're hanging out like by the front where they have it roped off. I'm skipping a part right now because I had to go to the restroom. So I had to go find where I had to go to the restroom. I go in the side door. Renee Zellweger is sitting with her friend at this bar. There's like really nobody in there. I go to take my phone out because I wanted to get a picture, and she's like, I would really appreciate if you didn't take any photos of me. And I was like, okay, cool. I mean, I respected that.
So you talked to her? Didn't you talk to her during the movie?
Yes, but I'm just saying, like, right then, I just thought that was, because I feel like maybe a lot of people would be like, I don't care, but I mean, I respect if you don't want your picture taken.
Yeah, let's get to the kiss.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. So we're outside. George is going to be coming by. He's gonna sign some autographs. And I don't know where I came up with this brilliant idea.
Brilliant, because it landed him on that.
Brilliant idea. So I had my camera with me. I came up with this brilliant idea. I don't know where I got the paper from. I don't know where I got the Sharpie from.
They had the Leatherhead posters.
Yeah.
So we wrote it on that.
So I wrote on a poster, "Kiss my wife."
George, will you kiss my wife?
George, will you kiss my wife?
Yeah.
Something along those lines. And he's walking by and he reads the sign and he's like, "Oh, is this the wife?" And he, on the cheek, I made sure of that, kissed Jennifer on the cheek, which was great. Everyone was freaking out. And then, of course, Jennifer is like, "Oh my God, please, just one more." It's really pathetic.
I wanted to make sure my husband got a picture of that.
Oh yeah, I got a picture.
So I was like, can I get one more?
Yeah, and he said, "No, I have a cold," remember?
And I did sound pathetic, and it is extremely embarrassing.
I'll have to find that video. We'll have to share it.
Let's not.
We're going to share that video.
But,
let us know if you want to see the video where Jennifer gets
I did say, I don't care, I'll take anything you have, which is so pathetic because that is not like me. I would never, ever say I'll take anything you have. I don't want your cuties. But I did say that. It was exciting. The news was obviously there because, they're big celebrities. So we were on the headlines.
No, we ended up on the cover of the Greenville Sentinel or whatever newspaper it is that they have. Yeah. We ended up on the cover, and it's a picture of me taking a picture with my camera of Jennifer getting kissed by George Clooney.
Yeah.
So that is our Jennifer getting kissed by George Clooney story.
Yeah, it was fun, and it's exciting. And I like to just say that, sometimes goofing around, well, I mean, I've been kissed by George Clooney.
She's been kissed by George Clooney.
Because it's true.
On the cheek.
It doesn't matter.
I mean, I probably would have gave you a free pass on that one. I'd let him kiss you on the lips, probably. Anyway, that's our story. Hope you guys enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was fun. It was funny.
So I'm gonna have to find that video. If you guys want to see that video, leave a comment. Let me know if you want to see that video I have of Jennifer getting pathetically asking for another kiss.
Look, you don't really want to open up that can because I will tell them about when you were on stage.
All right, guys, we're gonna end this video.
If you want to see Tony,
we're gonna end this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Remember, hit the like button.
What's the word?
Hit the like button.
Slow playing, slow fake playing.
Bye.
In a group.
Bye.